Welcome to the ABI Snapshot, where we spotlight critical findings and the latest research from our global team of analysts. In this snapshot, we're speaking with Kim Johnson, Sustainable Technologies Principal Analyst at ABI Research. Kim will answer key questions about her latest research on the 30 sustainability action items for telco operators. Kim, welcome.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. So your recent report highlights 30 sustainability action items for telco operators. Can you highlight a top action item that a wider audience would appreciate?
Yes, one action item, switching to renewable energy for purchased electricity, is a way for telecom operators to really move the needle quickly for a reduction in carbon emissions. To give you an idea of just how much energy is consumed by telecommunications networks, China Mobile estimates that more than 1% of the nation's electricity is consumed by base stations, and that number is increasing with 5G. BT Group, formerly British Telecom, reports that their network alone consumes nearly 1% of all of the UK's electricity. Yet BT sources 100% of their purchased electricity from renewable sources. And so do telecom operators T-Mobile USA, Deutsche Telekom, Swisscom, KPN, Proximus, and Telia. Others in the industry have set 100% renewable energy use targets by 2025 and 2030, such as Telefonica, Vodafone, TPG Telecom, and SoftBank.
How about a few more action items?
Here are three more. 1, replace copper with fiber for an 85% improved energy efficiency. 2, retire 3G and legacy systems for a 15% energy reduction. And 3, migrate to 5G, which is up to 90% more efficient than 4G. Now, this one's a bit complex because even though 5G is more energy efficient per bit of data traffic, the massive MIMO equipment and the network densification required for 5G consumes more power overall. However, 5G and the technologies that it advances, such as AI, IoT, automation, edge computing, and more, have many applications for sustainability in smart cities, smart manufacturing, e-health, telehealth, and connected vehicles, just to name a few.
Is the telecommunications sector focused on climate action?
Absolutely. For years, the telecommunications sector has demonstrated aggressive leadership for climate action. In February of 2019, the Global System for Mobile Communications Association, GSMA board, set an industry-wide goal to reach net zero carbon emissions by 2050 at the latest. By April 2021, the GSMA reported that mobile operators covering 50% of global connections and 65% of industry revenue had committed to science-based targets. And the telco sector joins a global movement of setting science-based climate targets. Last year, the Science Based Targets Initiative reported that a record number of companies representing 1/3 of the global market cap had committed to reducing their CO2 emissions in line with climate science.
Are there critical categories that need to be addressed for telco operator sustainability?
So ABI Research considers 6 categories as critical to telco operator sustainability. We have renewable energy, network upgrades, energy efficiency, waste disposal and circularity, green buildings and vehicles, and reporting and governance. Within these categories, 30 individual action items have been identified as specific steps that telco operators can take to reduce their company's impact on the environment.
You've said that ABI Research's new sustainability research service is more than just identifying sustainable technologies. Can you explain?
Of course. Our new Sustainable Technologies Research Service goes beyond identifying sustainable technologies. With each action item in this report, we want to explain the technology or application, assess its ability to reduce carbon emissions, water use, or waste, and then analyze the costs and the benefits expected from investments in the action or program. Our research and consultative services are further enhanced by aggregating industry-wide examples and best practices to fully illustrate use cases for each action. These real-world examples are what enable behavior change in the industry.
What do the 30 action items in the report address?
Though the 30 action items mostly address how to reduce carbon emissions within a company's own operations, our interviews have revealed that sustainability leaders in the industry are not only interested in reducing their own emissions and waste, but they are also dedicated to working with suppliers, partners, and customers, upstream and downstream from their own operations, to reduce overall emissions in the industry. The European telcos have been especially ambitious in setting aside their own differences to form alliances and coalitions that reduce carbon emissions across common suppliers.
Can you give us an example?
Sure. In May 2021, Deutsche Telekom, Orange, Telefonica, Telia Company, and Vodafone launched an eco-rating system for encouraging a wider range and a wider rating of mobile phones while helping to drive demand for more sustainable products. Eco-rating currently evaluates more than 200 models of mobile phones, which is twice the number of devices rated at the launch. Eco-rating systems are also challenging a take, make, and waste philosophy of trading in smartphones every 2 years. In fact, Orange states that in 88% of these cases, the cell phones or devices are still working. So the eco-rating system is encouraging more sustainable materials, product durability, repairability, and recyclability.
So what will it take for telecom companies to reach global targets for climate change?
There is no silver bullet for a telecom operator becoming climate neutral or reaching net zero emissions across its value chain. A series of action items, however, can provide a framework for the critical steps, such as switching to renewable energy for purchased electricity, investing in energy efficient network equipment, and using AI-enabled solutions for energy savings, and facilitating high quality sustainability programming. That encourages the responsible management of resources at the company level and across the industry.
Thanks so much, Kim. Look forward to your next sustainability report. For a deeper dive into our application analysis report, AN 5610, 30 sustainability action items for telco operators, visit abiresearch.com.